What's interesting here is that Dixon, 40 now, 41. Like I said, I've been on television now for a couple of years. So, I mean, almost a little bit of the old guard, if you will. Alex Palou, Rhinus VK, I mean, those guys in their early 20s, and, they'll drive over their mother if they have to get there. Ed Carpenter, Ed's probably 37, 38. Marcus Erickson, I think, is probably 24, 25. Tony Kanan's the oldest driver. I think Tony's 45 now, 46. So you got a wealth of experience there. But then when you start to look at the grid, and then row three with Pato O'Ward and Felix Rosenquist, and then a Formula One veteran with Roman Grosjean, it's going to be very interesting to see who's got the patience, Joe, at the beginning of the race to settle in and be smart about it. Because like they say, you can't win the race in the first lap, first turn, but you certainly can lose it. And, you can't win the Indianapolis 500 in the first 400 miles, but you certainly can lose it. That's going to be the interesting side of it. The young guys will be able to get to the end and be patient enough and not do moves that are desperate when they don't have to be. That's going to be one thing that I'll watch out for. We talked about Roman Grosjean, who's coming here from F1, very talented driver. Getting the oval experience is going to be very interesting. Jimmy Johnson made the top 12 qualifying for him. A 7-time NASCAR Cup champion, and in his first year of oval racing and his first Indianapolis 500. It is different, Joe, practicing, qualifying than it is the racing. And I will tell you from experience that you learn so much in your first race, your second race, your third race. I mean, you can't absorb it enough. There's not a big enough sponge. And then the race complexity changes the last 100 miles. And if you're in the top group, we watched some of the video stuff from the Indy stuff here earlier. If you're in the top 3 or 4 or 5, the race changes in the last 10 laps, 5 laps, because no one's polite to you anymore. They'll take the air off your wing and they'll move your car around on you. And you're going to go to school at that point in time if you don't have experience. So it's going to be interesting to see how those guys learn. First off, if they get to that point, and then if they're in contention, what they learned for those last 5 or 10 laps.
Yeah, Johnson in row 4.